Good morning, children. Today I will teach you bases, its definition, physical and chemical properties. Bases. How can you define a base? A base may be defined as a substance capable of releasing one or more hydroxide ions, that is OH minus ions, in aqueous solution. For example, sodium hydroxide NaOH, potassium hydroxide KOH, calcium hydroxide CaOH whole 2, magnesium hydroxide MgOH whole 2, aluminum hydroxide AlOH whole 3. So children, you can see in all these chemical compounds, that means in all the bases, metal atom is bonded with hydroxide group. So you can see in all these bases, for example in sodium hydroxide, sodium is a metal, potassium hydroxide, potassium is a metal, magnesium, calcium and aluminum, all these are metals. Metals bonded with OH group, that is hydroxide group, to form a base. When we dissolve this metal hydroxide in water, that means in its aqueous solution, sodium hydroxide dissociates to produce sodium plus ion and OH minus ion. Likewise, potassium hydroxide gives potassium K plus ion, OH minus ion. Magnesium Mg2 plus ion and 2OH minus ion. That means one molecule of magnesium hydroxide gives 1 Mg2 plus ion and 2 OH minus ion. Likewise, calcium hydroxide, 1 mole, either we can go for in terms of molecule, or if you go for in terms of mole, which already you have learned in standard 9, 1 mole of calcium hydroxide gives 1 mole of calcium 2 plus ion and 2 moles of hydroxide ions. Likewise, aluminum hydroxide, 1 mole of aluminum hydroxide gives 1 mole of aluminum Al3 plus ion and 3 moles of OH minus properties ion. Of bases. Let us discuss first some physical properties. Number 1. Bases have generally bitter taste and soapy touch. Second, some bases are highly soluble in water, and such highly soluble bases are known as alkalis. Third point, bases dissolve in water to release hydroxide, that is OH minus ions. Bases turn red litmus blue. Chemical properties of bases. We have to learn the following chemical properties. Number 1, reaction of bases with metals. Second, reaction of bases with non-metal oxides. Third, reaction of bases with acids. The last property, that is the reaction of bases with acids, already we have done under the topic acid. The first chemical property of base, that is reaction of bases with metals. Children, in general, bases do not react with metals to produce hydrogen gas. However, some metals such as zinc or aluminium, which are known as amphoteric in nature. And what are amphoteric metal or amphoteric oxide? I will teach you after teaching these properties. So, zinc reacts with strong base such as sodium hydroxide, or you can go for potassium hydroxide. So, zinc reacts with sodium hydroxide to form salt, that is sodium zincate. Formula Na2ZnO2. Sodium zincate and liberate hydrogen gas. Likewise, aluminium reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium aluminate NaAlO2. Sodium aluminate and liberate hydrogen gas. Now, let me teach you what are amphoteric oxides. You know, elements are generally classified as metal and non-metal. Metal and non-metal. Metal when react with oxygen. Metal reacts with oxygen to form metallic oxide, and this metallic oxide is basic in nature. Likewise, non-metal when reacts with oxygen, it will form non-metallic oxide, and this non-metallic oxide is acidic in nature. So, metallic oxides are basic in nature, non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. But some metallic oxides shows properties of both, that is acidic property as well as basic properties. And such oxides, metallic oxide, which shows the properties of both acidic as well as basic property, are known as amphoteric oxides. So how can you define an amphoteric oxide? An amphoteric oxide is a metallic oxide which can show properties of both acidic oxide as well as basic oxide. Second chemical property of base, that is reaction of bases with non-metal oxides. The non-metal oxides are also known as acidic oxides because the aqueous solution of these oxides are acidic in nature. Some examples of non-metallic oxides are carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, phosphorus pentaoxide are. Here, carbon is a non-metal, so oxide of carbon is carbon dioxide, it is acidic in nature. Sulfur, oxide of sulfur, sulfur is a non-metal, oxide of sulfur is acidic in nature. How can you show these oxides are acidic in nature? Just simply, if you bring a moist blue litmus paper in contact with carbon dioxide, the moist blue litmus paper turns to red. That shows that carbon dioxide is acidic in nature. Likewise, if you bring a moist blue litmus paper in contact with sulfur dioxide, it turns blue to red. And hence we can say that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So, when base reacts with non-metallic oxide, it will form salt and water. So reaction of base with non-metallic oxide, it will form salt and water. For example, if you take sodium hydroxide on reacting with sulfur dioxide, sulfur dioxide. The salt formed by sulfur dioxide. Children, please understand here. The salt formed by sulfur dioxide is known as sulfite. S-U-L-P-H-I-T-E. Sulfite. And the symbol of sulfite is SO3 with 2 negative charge. Whereas the salt formed by carbon dioxide, that is known as carbonate. Formula CO3 2 minus. So when you pass sulfur dioxide gas through solution of sodium hydroxide, the salt form will be sodium sulfite. Sulfite radical, just now I told you 2 negative. So formula will be Na2SO3 and name is sodium sulfite. Sodium sulfite, along with sodium sulfite, it will form water. Next example, through calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide, it is also known as lime water. On passing carbon dioxide gas through lime water. This reaction already we have learned previously. So here carbon dioxide, it is a non-metallic oxide. Calcium hydroxide is a base. It will form calcium. Just now what I told, the salt formed by carbon dioxide is carbonate. So it will form calcium carbonate and liberate water and form water. Dear children, with this topic I am finishing my today's teaching. Children, today I am not giving any assignments or notes. But children, I want you to prepare yourself notes for bases, its physical and chemical properties using the video lecture and reference book or NCERT book, whichever book you are having with you. Thank you.